promote the new estate.
This is the sergeant who, like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend. Say to the king the knowledge of the broil as thou didst leave it.
Merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel. While the multiplying abilities of nature do swarm upon him. From the western isles of Cairns and Gallaglass he was supplied, but all too weak. For brave Macbeth, well he deserves the name. Disdaining fortune, with brandished steel and smoke with bloody execution. Like Vala's minion, he carved out his passage till he faced a slave. Snare shook hands, and all bade farewell until he'd unseamed him from the nave to the chops, and then he fixed his head upon our battle.
Oh, valiant peasants, worthy gentlemen!
New Scotland mark. No sooner had justice with Vala armed, tell the skipping kerns to turn and trust their heels, than Owain Lord, surveying vantage, with furbished arms and fresh supplies of men, did begin his fresh assault.
Dismayed not this, our captains, Macbeth and Banquo.
Yes, like sparrows, eagles, or the hare the lion. I say sooth, they were as cannons overcharged. I am faint. My gash is the cry for help.
Was so well thy words become thee as thy wounds, they smack of honor both. No tending surgeon, who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Ross.
God save the king!
Whence camest thou, worthy thing?
From Fife, great king, where the Noaean banners flout the sky and fan our people cold. Nor himself with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict. Till that Macbeth, lapped in proof, confronted him with self-comparisons. Point against point rebellious, arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and to conclude, the victory fell on us! That now Sweno, Norway's king, craves composition, nor would we deign him burial of his men till he dispersed at St. Colmsynch $10,000 to our general use.
No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his present death, and with his former title, greet Macbeth.
We'll see it done!
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won!
What's done cannot be undone! Oh!
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it called to for us? What are these so wild in their attire that do not make inhabitants of the earth and yet are on it? Live you or are you aught? That man may question.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
sound so fair? In the name of truth, are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly ye show? My noble partner, you greet with present praise and great prediction, that he seems rapt with awe. To me, you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time, and say which grain will grow, and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your hatred nor your favors.
Hail! Hail! Hail!
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you perfect speakers, tell me more. By my father's death, I know I am Thane of the Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of life, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe the strange intelligence, and why upon this blasted heath you stop us with this prophetic greeting? Speak, I charge you!
The earth has bubbles, as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air. What seemed corporal, melted his breath into the wind. Would this day,
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten of the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
your children shall be kings.
Ah, you shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
To the self-same tune and words. Ah, who's there? Ah,
The king hath happily received Macbeth. The news of thy success, and when he reads thy personal venture in the rebels' fight, his wonders and praises do contend, which should be thine or his. Silenced in viewing over the rest of the self-same day, he finds thee in the stout Norwegian ranks, nothing of fear to what thyself didst make strange images of death. As thick as hail came post with post, and every one did bear thy praises in his kingdom's great defense, and poured them down before him.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks, only to herald thee into his sight, not pay thee.
And for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me, from him, call thee Thane of Cawdor, for which it should hail most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
what can the devil speak through?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose, whether he was combined with those of Norway, or did line the rebel with hidden help advantage, or that with both he labored in his country's wreck, I know not, but treasons, capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest, is behind. Thank you for your pains. Do you not wish your children shall be kings when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them?
That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown besides the Thane of Cawdor. But it is strange, and oftentimes to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, to betray us in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. I thank you, gentlemen. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to the suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder is yet but fantastical, shakes. So a single state of man that functions is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
Look, our partner's wrapped.
If chance will have me king, then chance may crown me without my stir.
New horrors come upon him like our strange garments, cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of use.
And what? come May. Time and the hour runs the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favor, my dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Let us think upon what hath chanced, and in the proper time, having waited, let us speak our free hearts each to the other. Let us toward the king.
Very glad.
Till then, come enough. Come, friends. Is execution done? On Cawdor? Are not those in commission yet returned?
My liege, they have not yet come back, but I spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly he confessed his treasons, implored your highness's pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like believing it.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. Was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. Oh, worthiest cousin, the sin of my ingratitude even now was heavy on me. Thou art so far before that swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay. The service and loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself. Your Highness's part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne. Hither, I have begun to plant thee, and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, that thou must deserve, and must be known no less to have done so. Let me hold thee and enfold thee to my heart.
Very fine throw. The harvest is your own.
My plenteous joys, wanton in sorrow, seem to hide themselves in drops of fullness. Sons, daughters, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland.
What son cannot be undone?
Which honor must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers. From hence to Inverness, and find us further to you. I'll be myself the harbinger and make the hearing of my life joyful upon your approach, and so humbly take my leave. High worthy Cawdor, the Prince of Cumberland. That is on a step on which I must fall down or else overleap, for in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires, let not light see my black and deep desires. True, worthy Banquo, he is full so valiant, and in his commendations I am fed. It is a banquet to me. Let's after him!
And shalt human kindness to catch the nearest way? Thou wouldst be great. Art not without ambition, yet without the illness should attend it. Wouldst not play false, yet wouldst wrongly win. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirit in thine ears, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned with all.
What is your tidings? The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him, who were it so would have informed for preparation?
So please you, it is true, our Thane is coming. One of my fellows have the speed of them, and almost takes the breath, but scarce make up his message.
Give him tending, he brings great news. The raven is hoarse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts. Unsex me here and fill me from crown to toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood and stop up the access and passage to remorse. Let no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my women's breasts, and take my milk for gold, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substance you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pall me with the dunnest smoke from hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep the blanket of the dark, to cry, hold, hold! Great glance, worthy Condor! Greater than both, by the all hail hereafter. Your letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Farewell, in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that is coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch. For to all our days and nights to come, give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. Here, see our honored hostess. The love that follows us sometime is our trouble, which still we thank as love.
All our service in every point twice done, and then done double. We're poor and single business and contend against those honors, deep and broad, wherewith your majesty loads our house.
Where's the Thane of Gondor? as his spur hath opened to his home before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever have theirs themselves, and what is theirs in compt to make audit at your highness' pleasure, still to return your own.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly and shall continue our graces towards him. By your leave, hostess. Done. When 'tis done, 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his Circe's success, but that this blow might be the be-all and end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. Yet we still face judgment here, in that the bloody instructions being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips. He's here, in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, both strong against the deed, and then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. And pity, like a naked newborn babe striding the blast, or heaven's cherubim horsed upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall glow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spurs to prick the sides of my intent, only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other. How now, what news?
Why have you left the chamber?
At the ask.
No, you've not, he has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people which should be worn in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time, such high account thy love, art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon thy word?
Prithee, peace! I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
At least was it none that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, you more a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then hear, and that you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness does unmake you! I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless thumbs and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
If we should fail,
We fail, but screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail. When Duncan is asleep, bear to the rather his day's hard journey soundly invite. 'Tis 2 chamberlains will lie, with wine and wassail, so convinced that Mary, the warder of the brain, shall be a few, and the receipt of reason a limb back only. When in swinish sleep their trenched natures lie as in a death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great wealth?
Bring forth men, children only, for thy undaunted metal should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we've marked with blood those sleepy 2 of his own chamber and used their very daggers, that they have done it?
Theirs receiveth other, as we shall make our griefs and clamor roar upon his death.
I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, mock the fairest tongue, the fairest show. False face must hide, but the false heart doth not.
I see you running into the woods with your bright yellow jacket, you look lost.
How goes tonight, boy?
The moon is down. I have not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take it 'tis later, sir.
There's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. Take my sword. Take thee that too. A heavy silence lies like lead upon me, yet I would not sleep. Give me my sword, who's there?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest? The king's in bed. He hath been an unusual pleasure, and sent forth great largesse to your offices.
Being unprepared, our will became the servant to defect, which else should free our lot.
All's well. I dreamt last night of the 3 weird witches. To you, they have showed some truth.
I think not of them. Yet, when we can entreat an hour to serve, we can spend it on that subject, if you'll grant me the time.
At your kindest leisure.
If you cleave to my consent when 'tis, it will make honor for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but keep my bosom franchised and my allegiance clear. I shall be counseled.
Good repose the while.
Thanks, sir. Like to you.
Go bid thy mistress when my drink is ready. She strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this a dagger which I see before me? Handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from a heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in a form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou, marshalless me the way I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee yet, and on thy blade and dudgeon, gouts of blood, which was not so before. There is no such thing. It is this bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now, over the one-half world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel the wolf, whose howl is his watch, thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design, moves like a ghost. How sure and firm said earth, hear not my steps, or which way they walk, for fear the very stones prate of my whereabouts, and take the present horror from the time, which now suits with it. Whilst I threat, he lives. Words to the heat of deed too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Peace. It was the owl shrieked, the fatal bellman which gives the sternest good night. He is about it. The doors are open, and the serpented grooms do mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their possets, that death and nature do contend about them whether they live or die.
Oh, who's there? Ah!
Alack! I am afraid they have awaked, and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Oh! Hark! I laid the daggers ready. He could not have missed them. I'd have done it myself had he not resembled my father as he slept. Oh! My husband!
I have done the deed. Didst thou hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cried.
When?
How?
As I descended.
Aye.
Hark, who lies in the second chamber.
Donalbain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did laugh in the sleep, and the other cried, murder! When they did wake each other, I stood and heard them, that they did address their prayers and address themselves again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen. The other one, they did see me with these hangman's hands, listening to their fear. I could not say amen when they did say, God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
Could I not say amen? I was in most need of a blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth doth murder sleep. The innocent sleep, sleep that knits the raveled sleeve of care. The death of each day's life, sore labor's bath, balm for hurt minds, chief nourisher in life. Great.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more. To all the house, Glamis hath murdered sleep. Therefore, Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? My worthy thing, you do unbend your noble strength to think so brain sickly of things. Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hands. living and the dead are but as pictures. Tis but the eye of childhood that fears a hated devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms with all.
Whence is that knocking? Why is it every noise appalls me? What hands are here? They pluck out mine eyes! Will all of great Neptune's oceans wash the blood clean from my hands? No, this, my hand, will rather the multitudinous seas it incarnate in, making the green one red!
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. A knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy it is then. Your constancy hath left you unattended. More knocking! Go put on your nightgown, lest occasion call us and show us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know myself, it were best not to know my thoughts. Wake, Duncan, with thy knocking. I wish thou couldst.
My son cannot be. Here's a knocking indeed. That's a lot of people. Faith, if a man were the porter of Hellgate, he would have old turning this damn key. Knock, knock. Who's there? No? Okay. Faith, in the name of Beelzebub, here's a farmer that hangs himself on the expectation of plenty. Every time, have napkins now about you, and here you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock. No? Okay. Well, next time, I swear. In the other devil's name, yes, Faith, here's an equivocator. He could swear in both scales against either scale. He committed treason enough, for God's sake, yet could not equivocate to heaven. Come on in, equivocator. Come in, knock, knock. Oh, Canoe. Can you let me finish the joke? Knock, knock, yes, who's there? Faith, here is an English tailor. He's right over there. For cutting out of French hose. Just look at that. Oh, well, in hell, you may roast your goose. Knock, knock. Oh, another one? Smell mop.
Smell my poo.
No, I don't want to smell your poo. That's disgusting. Anon. Oh, this place, it's too cold for hell. Mammoth. I'll devil porter it no further. I would have thought to have let in some of our professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, I pray you, remember the border!
Was it so late, friend? Ere you went to bed that you do lies and things.
Aye, sir. We were carousing to the second cock. Faith, sir, great drink is the provoker of three things.
And what three things does drink especially provoke?
Nose praising, sleep, and urine.
Whoa!
Lechery. It provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but takes away from the performance. It makes him and it mars him. So you could say that great drink is an equivocator with lechery. Oh, shit.
Not for sale. It persuades him, but disheartens him. Makes him stand to and not stand to. In conclusion, equivocates him in his sleep and giving him the lie leaves him.
I believe Drink gave thee the lie lesson.
I did, sir. Right in the very throat of me. But I requited him for his lie, and I think being too strong for him, though he did take up my legs sometime, I made a shift. Oh, hello. Oh, and I cast him out.
Is that Master stirring?
Oh,
Our knocking was awake, Tim.
Ah, here he comes.
Good morrow, sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring with you?
Not yet.
He did command me to call Tammy to him. I have almost set the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to me, but yet 'tis one.
A labor we delight in physics pain. This is the door.
I'll make some bold to call for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and, as they say, lamentings heard in the air. Strange screams of death, and prophesying with accents terrible. Dire combustion and confused events new hatched to the woeful time. The obscure bird clamored the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverous and in shape.
'Twas a rough night.
My own remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Horror! Horror! Horror!
What's wrong?
Thunder, I cannot conceive no name thee.
What's the matter?
Approach the chamber and destroy your set with a new gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See, and then speak yourselves! Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Dominator Banquo! Malcolm! Awake! Take off is down asleep! Death counterfeit! And look at death itself! Up and see the great doom's image! Banquo! Malcolm! As from your graves, rise up and walk like sprites to countenance this horror! Ring the bell!
I'm ringing it! What's the business that such a hideous trumpet caused to parley the sleepers of this house? Speak! Speak!
Gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition to a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Oh, Banquo! Banquo! Oh, were your master's murdered?
What? Our house?
Too cruel anywhere, dear doth, I prithee contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I could live a blessed time. For from this moment there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys, renown and grace is dead, the wine of life is drawn, and the mere leaves have left this vault to brag of.
What is amiss?
You are, and don't know it, the spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped, the very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father's murdered.
By whom? Those in his chamber, as it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were all badged with blood, as were their daggers, which unwiped we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
And yet I do repent of my fury, that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate, and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love outrun the pauser, reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood. His gash stabs looked like a breach in nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. There, the murderers steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain? Who had a heart to love, and in that heart, courage to make love's known.
Oh, help me!
Look to the lady!
Why do we hold our tongues? The most may claim this argument ours.
What should be spoken here? Where our fate, hid in an auger hole, may rush and seize us? Let's away. Our tears are not yet brewed.
Nor our strong sorrow upon the foot of motion.
Look to the lady. And when we have our naked frailties hid, that suffer in exposure, let us meet and question this bloody piece of work.
an unfelt sorrow is an office the false man does easy. I'll to England.
To Ireland, aye, where our separate fortunes shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers in men's smiles, the nearing blood, and the nearer bloody.
This murderous shaft that shot hath not yet lighted, and our safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore, to horse, and let us not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft which steals itself, when there's no mercy left.
Good doctor, thou seest the heavens as troubled with man's act threaten his bloody stage. By the clock 'tis day, and yet dark night strangles the traveling limb.
'Tis unnatural, even like the deed that's done. On Tuesday last, the falcon, towering in a pride of place, was by a mousing owl hawked at and killed.
And Duncan's horses, a thing most strange and certain, beauteous and swift maidens of their race, turned wild in nature, broke their stalls, and flung out, contending against obedience as they would make war with mankind.
'Tis said they ate each other.
They did so, to the amazement of mine eyes that looked upon it. Here comes the good Macduff. How goes the world, sir?
Why, see you not?
Is it known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Last the day. What good could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, were stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Against nature still. Then 'tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He's already named and gone to Scone to be invested.
Are you to Scone?
No, cousin, I'll to Fife.
I will thither.
Well, when you see things well done there. Adieu. Lest for old ones, it's easy to do.
Farewell, doctor.
God's benison go with you, and with those that would make good or bad, and friends of both.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon.
Aye, my good lord.
We all should have desired your good advice in this day's council, but we'll take it tomorrow. But of that, shall we ride? Goes Fleance with you.
Aye, we ride as far as will fill up the time twixt this and supper.
fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousins have bestowed themselves in England and Ireland, not confessing their bloody parricide, filling their hearers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time twixt this and supper.
Fail not our feast.
I will not.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Farewell. Let everyone be master of their own time, till 7 at night. Madam, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the fellows, okay?
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo run deep, and his royalty of nature runs that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and he chid the royal sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and then bade them speak to him. Then, prophet-like, they hailed him as father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown and a barren scepter in my grip, thus to be wrenched by an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind, for him, the gracious Duncan, have I murdered, put rancors in the vessel of my peace, and only for them and my eternal jewel, given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, to make the seed of Banquo kings! Rather than so, come fate into the list and champion me to the utterance. Who's there? Now go to the door and stay there till we call. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Then have you considered my speeches? Know you now that it was Banquo in times past who held you so under fortune when you thought it was our innocent self? This I made clear to you in our last meeting. To half a soul and to a notion craze, say thus did Banquo.
Yes, you made it known to us.
This I did, and go further, which is the point of our second conference. Do you find patience so predominant in your nature that you can just let this go? Are you so gospel to pray for this good man and his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beckoned yours forever?
We are men, my liege.
Aye, in the catalogue you go for men, but if you have a station in the list and not in the worst rank of manhood, say it, and I will put that bloody business in your bosom that takes the execution of your enemy off.
I am one, my liege, that the vile blows and buffets of the world have so incensed, and I am reckless what I do to spite the world.
And I, another, so weary with disasters, tugged with fortune, that I would set my life on any chance to mend it.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
I know.
So he is mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against the nearest of my life, and though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight and bid my will avouch it, I must not. For certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but would wail his fall who I myself struck down. Thence it is to your assistance that I do make love, masking the business from the common eye. for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my liege, perform what you command us.
Oh, our lives.
Your spirits shine through you. Within the hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourselves, acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time, the moment on it, for it must be done tonight. And something from the palace always thought that I require a clearness, and with him, no rubs or botches in the work. His son, Fleance, who keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon.
We are resolved.
I'll pin you straight. Abide with him. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Is Banquo gone from court?
I met him, but will return again tonight.
Say to the king I would attend his leisure for a few words.
Madam, I will.
Not had. All spent, where our desires got without content. Tis safer to be that which we destroy than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Of sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts that should have died with them they think on. Things without all remedy must be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself, whilst our poor malice remains in danger of her former tooth. Let the frame of things disjoint, and both worlds suffer. Here, we eat our meals in fear and sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams which shake us nightly. Better to be with the dead, whom we, to gain our peace, have sent to peace, than to lie in the torture of the mind in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Nor poison, steel, malice, domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
On. Gentle my lord! Sleek over your rugged looks and be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, my love. And so I pray be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present him eminence both in eye and tongue. Unsafe the while that we must lave our honors in these flattering streams and make our faces visards to our hearts, disguising what they are.
Oh, you must leave this!
Full of scorpions is my mind. Knowest you that Banquo and his Fleance lives?
But in them nature's copies not etern.
There's comfort yet. They are assailable. Then be thou Jucca, ere the bat hath flown his cloistered flight, shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Come, sealing night, scarf up the tender eye of the pitiful day, and with thy bloody and invisible hand, cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me pale. Light thickens, and the crow makes wing to the rooky wood. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, whilst night's black agents to their praise do rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. Prithee, go.
Give us a light there! How?
'Tis he then. The rest within the note of expectation already are in the cart.
His horses go about.
Almost a mile, but he does so usually. So all men do from hence to the palace gate. Maketh their walk. A light, a light. 'Tis he.
Get to it.
It will be rain tonight.
And let it come down.
Oh, treachery! Flag and flares, fly! Ah, slave, thou mayest revenge!
Look who did strike out the light.
Was not the way?
There's but one down. The sun has fled. We have lost the best half of our fare.
Let's away. Say how much is done.
know your own degrees. Sit. To first and last, a hearty welcome.
Thanks, your majesty.
Ourselves will play the humble host and mingle with society. Our hostess keeps her state, and in due time we will request her presence.
Pronounce it for me, sir. To all our friends, for my heart speaks, they are welcome.
See, they encounter thee with their heart's thanks. Both sides are even. Here, I'll stand in their midst. Be large in mirth, a nod. We'll drink a measure, the table round! There's blood on my face.
Tis very close.
'Tis better he without than he within. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut. That I did for.
Thou art the best of cutthroats, yet he's good that did alike for Fleance. If thou didst, thou art the non-pariah.
Most royal, sir, Fleance escaped.
Thence comes my fit again, I'd else been perfect. Whole as a marble, founded as the rock, as broad and general as the casing air, but now I am cabined, gripped, confined, bound into saucy doubts and fears. What Banquo was saying?
Aye, my liege, safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 trenched gashes on his head, the least adept to nature.
Thanks for that. There, the grown serpent lies. The worm that's fled hath nature that in time will venom breed. No teeth for the present. Get thee gone. We'll hear ourselves again tomorrow.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer!
Sweet remembrancer. Good digestion wait on appetite, and health on both.
Please, your highness, sit.
Here, we had our country's honored root, were the graced person of our Banquo present, whom I would rather challenge challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please it your highness to grace us with your royal company?
Now the table's full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moves your highness?
Thou canst not say I did it! Never shake thy like me!
Everyone's highness is not well!
Sit! Worthy friends! My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought, he will again be well. If but you note him, you shall offend him, and extend his passion. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one that dare behold that which would appall the devil.
No proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. When all is done, you but look upon a stool.
Prithee! She there? Behold, look, lo! What say you? What care I? If thou canst not, speak too!
What demanded folly?
Wait, if I stood there, if I stood here, I saw him!
Oh, fie for shame!
The times had been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again with 20 mortal murders on their crowns and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
Do not muse at me, my worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and health to all, then I'll sit down. Give me some wine, fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss, would he were here. To him and all, we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and the pledge!
Avaunt! And quit my sight! Let the earth hide thee, thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes that thou dost glare with.
Oh, think of this good tears it doesn't make a custom. 'Tis no other, but only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare? I dare. Approach thou like the rugged Russian bear, the Hyrcan tiger, the armed rhinoceros. Take any shape but that, and my firm nerves shall never tremble. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! Why so? Being gone, I am a man again. Pray you sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be? And overcome us like a summer's cloud without our special wonder? You make me strange even to the disposition that I owe when I see that you can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine are blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
Pray you speak not! He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning, which is which.
What sayest thou? That Macduff denies his presence at our great bidding.
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. There's not one of them, but in his house I keep a servant feed. I will, tomorrow, and betimes I will, to the weird witches. More shall they speak? For I am bent to know by the worst means the worst. For mine own good, all causes shall give away. I am steeped in blood, so far that should I wait no more, returning were as tedious as going. Strange things I have in head, which will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. We are but young, indeed.
Till that the thunder colds Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, mawing gulp of the ravened salt sea shark, root of hemlock dipped in the dark. Add thereto a tiger's children, for the ingredients in our cauldron.
Double, 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 fire burn and cauldron bubble! Cool it with a baboon's blood. Then the charm is firm and good. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
Oh, now, you secret, black and midnight hags, what is it you do?
A deed without a name!
I conjure you by that which you profess, however you come to know it. Answer me to what I ask you.
Speak!
Demand!
I'll answer.
Says thou would rather hear it from our mouths or from a master.
Call them. Let me see them.
Pouring sows of blood that hath eaten her 9 pharaoh. Presets sweating from a murderer's gibbet, throw into the flame.
Come high or low, thyself and office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power!
To lose thy God, hear a speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware, Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me! Enough!
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast vouched my fears aright, but I need to know one thing. One word more.
You will not be commanded. Here's another more potent than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man. For none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
And what need I fear of thee, Macduff? You can live. And yet, to make assurance double sure, I'll take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear and lies, and sleep in spite of thunder. What is this? It rises like the issue of a king and wears upon his baby brow the round and top of sovereignty.
Listen, but speak not to it.
Be lion-mettled proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or who conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great Burnham Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
Well, that will never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree unfix his earthbound root? Yet my heart throbs to know one more thing. Tell me this, if your arts can tell so much. Will Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more!
I will be satisfied! Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall upon you. Let me know!
Show! 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 Show his eyes and grieve his heart! Come, let shadows so depart!
Thou art too much like the spirits of Banquo. Mine eyes, horrible hags! Why do you show me this? I'll not see it! Horrible sight! Now I see. 'Tis true. For the blood-vultured Banquo smiles upon me. What is this? Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand I accursed in the calendar. Come in without their...
What's your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride, and damned be those that trust them. I did hear the galloping of a horse. Who was it that came by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England?
Aye, my good lord.
Time! Thou anticipatest my dread exploits. The flighty purpose is never undertook without the deed to go with it. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand. And even now, to crown my thoughts with acts, be then thought and done. Castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, give to the Etch a sword, his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls who trace him in his line. No more boasting like a fool, this deed I'll do, before the purpose cool. But no more sights, these are gentlemen, show me where they are.
Have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom. To leave his wife. To leave his babes. His mansion, his titles, and a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants the natural touch. For the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight. Her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the love. As little as the wisdom where the flight so runs against all reason.
My dearest coz, I pray you school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further. But cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. When we hold rumor from what we fear, yet not know what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea, each way and move. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb up to what they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Bothered she is, yet she's fatherless.
I am so much the fool should I stay longer. Be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Child, your father is dead. What will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What? With worms and flies.
With what I get. I mean, and so do they.
Poor bird. Thou'dst never fear the net or line, the pitfall or the jib.
Why should I, Mother? Poor birds. They are not set for. Father's not dead, for all you're saying.
Yes. He is dead. How wilt thou do for father?
Nay, how wilt thou do for husband?
Why? I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy to sell again.
Thou speaks with all thy wit. And yet in faith was wit enough for thee.
Is my father a traitor, Mother?
Aye. That he was.
What is a traitor?
Why? One that swears and lies.
And we all traitors that do so.
Everyone that does so is a traitor.
of honor, I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take advice from a holy one, be not found here, hence with your little ones. Oh, to frighten us, methinks I am too savage. To do worse to you were foul cruelty, which is too nigh your person. Heaven preserve you, I dare abide no longer. Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. Oh, but I remember now I am in this earthly world where to do harm is often lawful. To do good sometimes accounts dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put up this womanly defense to say that I've done no harm? What is this face? Where's your husband? I hope in no place so unsanctified that such as thou mayst find him. He's a traitor.
Thou liest!
No! No! No, no! Oh, no! No, no, no! No, no!
Thou shag-haired villain!
Egg! Young fry of treachery!
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast to mortal sword, and like good men, we stride our downfall and birthdom. Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face, that it resounds as if it felt with Scotland, and yelled out like a syllable of dolo.
What you spoke, it may be so perchance. This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He has not touched you yet. I am young, but something you may deserve of him through me, and wisdom to offer up a poor, weak, innocent lamb to appease an angry god.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. A good, virtuous nature may recoil in an imperial charge. But I shall crave your pardon. That which you are, my thoughts cannot transpose.
I have lost my hopes.
Perchance even there where I found my doubts. Why in that rawness left you wife and child? Those precious motives, those strong knots of love, without leave taking. I pray you, let not my jealousies be your dishonors, but mine own safeties. You may be rightly just, whatever I shall think.
Bleed, poor country. Great tyranny, lay thou thy bases sure, for goodness dare not check thee. Wear thou thy wrongs. The title is feared. Fare thee well, Lord. I will not be the villain that thou thinkest, for the whole space that's in the tyrant's grasp, and the rich east to boot.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke, weeps, bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. I think withal there would be hands uplifted in my right, and here from gracious England have I offer of goodly thousands. Yet for all this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head, or wear it on my sword, yet my poor country shall have more vices than it had before, more suffer in sundry ways than ever, by him that shall succeed.
What should he be?
It is myself I mean, in whom I know all the particulars of vice so crafted, that when they shall be opened, black Macbeth will seem as pure as snow, and the poor state esteem him as a lamb, compared with my confineless harm.
Not in the legions of horrid hell could come a devil more damned than evils to top Macbeth.
I grant him bloody, luxurious vicious, false, deceitful, sudden, smacking of every sin that has a name. But there's no bottom, none, in my deceitfulness. With this there grows in my most ill-composed affection such a staunchless avarice that, were I king, I should cut off the nobles for their lands, desire his jewels and this other's house, and my more having would be as a sauce, to make me hunger more, that I should wage quarrels unjust against the good and loyal, destroying them for wealth.
This avarice sticks deeper, grows with more pernicious fruit, and it hath been the sword of our slain kings. Yet do not fear, Scotland hath poisons to fill up your will. Of your own, all these are portable with other graces weighed.
But I have none. The king becoming graces, such as justice, verity, temperance, stableness, bounty, perseverance, mercy, lowliness, devotion, patience, courage, fortitude. I have no relish in them, but abound in the division of each several crime, acting in many ways. Nay, had I power, I should pour the sweet milk of concord into hell. Upper all the universal peace, confound all unity on earth.
Scotland!
If such a one be fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern! No, not to live. A nation miserable, with an untitled tyrant, bloody sceptered. When shalt thou see thy wholesome days again? Since that the truest issue of thy throne by his own interdiction stand accursed, and dost blaspheme this breed. Thy royal father was the most sainted king. The queen that bore thee, oftener upon her knees than on her feet, died every day she lived. Fare thee well. These evils that repeatest upon thyself has banished me from Scotland. My breast. My hope is here.
Macduff, this noble passion, child of integrity, hath from my soul wiped the black scruples, reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Devilish Macbeth, by many of these trains hath sought to win me into his power, and modest wisdom plucks me from over-credulous haste. But God above deals between thee and me. For even now I put myself in thy direction, and unspeak mine own detraction. Here, abjure the taints and blames I laid upon myself as strangers to my nature. I am yet unknown to woman, never was forsworn, scarcely have coveted what was mine own, at no time broke my faith, would not betray the devil to his fellow, and delight no less in truth than life. What I truly am is thine, and my poor country's to command. Now, wheel together, and the chance of goodness be like our warranted quarrel. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things at once. 'Tis hard to reconcile.
Well, more anon.
Ah, see who comes here.
My countryman, yet I know him not.
Ah, my ever gentle cousin. Welcome hither.
I know him now. Good God, times remove the means that make us strangers.
Sir, amen.
Stand Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, cannot be called our mother but our grave, where sighs and groans and shrieks that rend the air are made, not marked, where the dead man's knell is there scarce asked for who.
No relation too nice and yet too true.
What's the newest grief?
Out of an hour's age doth hiss the speaker, each minute teems a new one.
How does my wife?
Why, well,
And all my children?
Well, too.
The tyrant is not battered at their peace.
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
How goes it?
When I came hither to transport these tidings, which I have heavily borne, there ran a rumor of many worthy men that were out. Now is the time for help. Your island Scotland great soldiers. Make our women fight to doff their dire distresses.
Be it their comfort, we are coming thither, and gracious England hath lent us good sword and 10,000 men. An older and a better soldier none that Christendom gives out.
But I can answer the comfort with the like. But I have words to be held out in the desert air where hearing should not latch them.
What concern they? The general cause, or is it a fee grief due to some single breast?
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe. Though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard. Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner were on the quarry of those murdered deer, to add to the death of you.
My children too?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence. My wife killed too?
I have said.
Be comforted. Let us make medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children! Oh, my pretty ones. Did you say all? Oh, God. Oh! What? All my pretty chickens. And their dad, that one fell swoop.
Disputed like man.
I shall do so. But I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things were that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Sinful Macduff, they were all struck for thee. Not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for mine. Oh, slaughter of their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of thy soul. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play the woman with mine eyes, and braggart with my tongue. But gentle heaven cut short all intermission. Front to front, bring down this fiend of Scotland and myself, within my sword's length set him. If he escapes, heaven forgive him too!
This tune goes manly. Come, go we to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long, but never finds the day.
I have 2 nights watched with you, and I can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty last went into the field, I've seen her rise from her bed, throw on her nightgown, unlock her closet, take forth papers, fold it, write upon it, read it, and
incubation in nature, to receive at once the benefit of sleep and do the effects of watching. In this slumbery agitation, besides her walking and other performances, what at any time have you heard her say?
Oh, that, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and it's most me you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Oh, here she comes. This is her, guys, and my life, fast asleep. Stand back, observe her.
How came she by that light?
Why, it stood by her. It's by her all the time. It is her command.
You see, her eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense is shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
Oh, it's custom action with her to seem as thus washing her hands. I've known her to do this for a quarter of an hour. Yet, here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks.
Out, damn spot! Out, I say! 1, 2. Why then, 'tis time to do it. Oh, hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and a feared! What need you fear who knows it would not recall our power to account? Yet, who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
And I had a wife. But where is she now? What will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord! No more of that! No more with all this starting!
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoken what she should not, I'm sure of that. Oh, God knows what she has known.
Here is the smell of blood still. Oh, the perfumes of Arabia cannot sweeten this little hand. Oh!
Oh, what a sigh is there. The heart is sorely charged.
Oh, when I have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well.
God pray it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those who have walked in their sleep and died holily in their beds.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out once free.
Even so.
To bed. To bed. There's a knocking at the gate. Come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Now whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds through their damp pillows will discharge their secrets. More needs she the divine than the physician. God forgive us all! Stay with her. Remove from her all means of annoyance and still keep eyes upon her. So, good night. My mind she has made it and amazed my sight. I think, but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor. Good night.
his title hang loose about him like a giant's robe on a dwarfish knee.
Who's then to blame? This pestered censored will start when all is within him does condemn itself for being there.
Well, march we on to give obedience which is truly ours.
Aye!
March towards Burnham!
Bring me no more reports! Let them fly all! So Burnham was removed to Dunsinane, I cannot change with fear. What's the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits that predict all mortal consequences have told me so. Fear not, Macbeth. No man born of woman shall have power over thee. Then fly, false dames, and let mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee, black thou, cream-faced loon. Why gotst thou that goose-face look?
There's 10,000
These villains!
soldiers, sir.
Oh, overread thy fear and prick thy face. Soldier's wench, death of thy soul!
The English force to place you.
Take thy face hence! Doctor, I am sick at heart when I behold. Doctor, I say, this bush will cheer me ever or deceit me now. I have lived long enough. My way of life is fallen by the sear, the yellow leaf. The things that should accompany old age, such as love, honor, obedience, troop of friends, I must not think to have, but in their stead curses, not loud but deep, mouth honor, breath, which the poor heart would fain deny and dare not. Doctor, I say!
What is your grace's pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was reported.
I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me mine armor.
'Tis not needed yet.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses. Stir the country round. Hang those that talk of fear. Give me mine armor. How does your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with incoming fancies that keep her from her rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased, pluck from memory the rooted sorrow, raise out the written troubles of the brain, and with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart?
Therein, the patient must minister to himself.
No physic to the dogs! I'll none of it! Give me mine armor. Doctor. Veins fly from me. What rhubarb, chyme, or purgative drug could drive the English hence? Hearst thou of them?
Your royal preparations makes us hear something.
Bring it after me. I'll not be afraid of death in vain till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
Were I from Dunsinane away and clear, profit again should hardly draw me here.
Cousin! Shavers will be safe! We did it, nothing!
What wood is this before us?
The wood of Burnham! Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shatter the numbers of our host and make discovery air and report of us.
It shall be done!
We have learned no other than the confident tyrant does keep still in Dunsinane, and shall endure our coming down before it.
'Tis his main hope. For where there is advantage to be given, both more and less have given him the revolt. And none serve with him but constrained things, whose hearts are absent too.
Let our just senses attend the true event, and put we on industrious soldiership!
And
cry of a woman, my good lord.
I'd almost forgotten the taste of fears. The time had been that my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek. I have supped with horrors. Direness, once familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead!
She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day until the last syllable of recorded time. And all of our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out! Out, brief candle! Life is but a walking shadow. Poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Ugh.
Gracious, my lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but I know not how to do it.
Well, say it!
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon, methought the woods began to move.
Liar! And slave!
Let me endure your wrath if it be not so. Within this 3 mile, may you see it coming. I say a moving groan.
If thou speakest false, upon the next tree thou shalt hang alive till famine cling to thee. If thy speech be sooth, I care not if thou dost do as much for me. I pull in resolution and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like truth. Fear not, till Burnham wood come to Dunsinane, and now such a wood come to Dunsinane. Arm and out! If that which he avouches does appear, there's no flying hence or tarrying here. I begin to be weary of the sun and wish the state of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell. Blow wind, come rack. At least we'll die with the armor on our back.
Take upon us what else remains to do, according to us.
We will but find the tyrant's power tonight. Let us be beaten and we cannot fight.
Let go on trumpet's feet. Give them more breath. So clear the carpenters of blood and death.
A stake I cannot fly, but bear life I must fight the course. What is he that was not born of woman? Such a one I am to fear, or none.
Thou beest
slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike or touch the cards whose arms are high to bear their staves. Either down, Macbeth, or else my sword, with an abated edge, I sheath again the demons. Let me find him, fortune, and more, I beg not.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
And you're sure the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die upon mine own sword, while I see lies that gases to bear upon them?
Turn, hellhound! Turn!
Vominos! I have avoided thee. My low soul is much too charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Now run your belly and it burns to get me out!
Thou losest labor. As easy mayest thou, the intrenchant air with thy keen sword impresses, make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Of curse be the tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. I'll not fight thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live on to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee as a rarer monsters are, painted on the pole and underwrit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet and be baited by the rabble's curse. Though Burnham Wood has come to Dunsinane, and thou oppose being not of woman born, I will stay the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damn be heard in the first cries. Hold! Enough!
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
So must go on. But yet, by these I see a day as great as this has been cheaply bought. Ah, here comes better comfort.
Hell! King! For so thou art. Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head! I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speak my salutations in their minds, whose voices I desire are loud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expense of time, for we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you. My thanes and people, henceforth the earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who, 'tis thought, by self-and-violent hand took off her life. This, and what needful else calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform and measure time and place. Now thanks to all at once, and to each one, whom we invite to see us crown the skull.